newly unveiled 2022 Triumph Tiger 1200 shares anything else with its predecessor. This is a clean sheet design that's laser-focused on the task of beating BMW's category-defining R1250 GS in the big adventure class. Triumph makes no secret of the fact that the BMW is its benchmark, and the result is, on paper, at least, that the new Tiger 1200 beats the German machine in nearly every measure. Let's start with power. The new Triumph peaks at a claimed 147 horsepower, thanks to a new 1160cc triple that takes its architecture from the new Speed Triple RS, with the same bore and stroke, but mates it to a shaft drive in the T-plane crankshaft layout that debuted in the Tiger 900. That means the crank then turns between the first and second power pulses, followed by 270-degree rotations between the next two, creating an uneven rhythm that's intended to emphasize the feeling of low-end grunt to compete with twin-cylinder rivals while maintaining the top-end power that the three-cylinder engine allows. The engine's max power is 13 horsepower up on its BMW rival, and it arrives at 9,000 revolutions per minute. Torque, meanwhile, peaks at 96 pound-feet and 7,000 revolutions per minute, which puts it 9 pound-feet down on the R1200 GS's maximum, but it still promises thumping mid-range performance. All the new Tigers are fitted with an 1160cc triple engine mated to a T-plane crankshaft layout and shaft final drive. Shown is the 1200 GT Pro, which wears road-biased tires on alloy wheels. That engine sits in a new frame, 11.9 pounds lighter than the old models and featuring a bolt-on aluminum subframe to make it easier to repair accident damage. Overall, the 2022 Tiger 1200 is 50 pounds lighter than its predecessor and potentially as much as 37 lighter than a comparable R1250 GS, depending on which version you pick. That's because there are 5 distinct models in the 2022 Triumph Tiger 1200 lineup. These can be split into 2 characters: the GT models with road-biased tires on 19-inch front and 18-inch rear alloy wheels, and the rally models with 21-inch front and 18-inch rear tires, along with 2 tank sizes, the 5.3-gallon base size and a larger, 7.9-gallon version that's accompanied by the revived Explorer name. The Explorer versions of the Tiger 1200s get larger 7.9-gallon tanks as well as rear-facing radar and heated grips and seats. The top-of-the-range Rally Explorer shown here starts at $24,200. That's all par for the course on most of this decade's sampling of high-end adventure bikes. Sure, but the Tiger's tech doesn't stop there. The Rally-badged bikes run with 21-inch front tires and more robust engine protection. The better-equipped Rally Explorer is in the back. The 5 available models start with the stripped-back Tiger 1200 GT, joined by the better-equipped GT Pro and the large tank GT Explorer in the road-oriented side of the range. There's no base version of the off-road oriented Rally model, just the Tiger 1200 Rally Pro or the range-topping Rally Explorer. Weights start at 529 pounds for the GT, rising to 540 pounds for the GT Pro, 549 pounds for the Rally Pro, 562 pounds for the GT Explorer, and finally 575 pounds for the Rally Explorer, all measured wet with a 90% full tank of fuel. All the bikes have alloy fuel tanks that, along with the aluminum subframe, help lower the center of gravity to make the Tigers feel lighter than they really are. Electronically controlled Showa semi-active suspension appears on all models, though the Rally bikes, the Pro as shown, have longer travel, with 8.7 inches available at either end. Regardless which version you pick, its weight is carried on Showa's semi-active, electronically controlled suspension, with a 49mm USD fork and a rear shock that automatically adjusts preload depending on the load on the bike to maintain ride height. The GT models have 7.9 inches of travel at each end, while the rallies sit higher, with 8.7 inches of movement at each end. New shaft drive system utilizes a dual-side swing arm that's lighter than previous version. IMU-enabled cornering traction control and ABS are standard. At the back, the new shaft drive system sits in an unusual tri-link, dual-sided swing arm that saves yet more weight compared to the old model's single-sided design. As you'd expect on a modern, high-end machine, there's IMU-assisted cornering traction control and ABS with a wide array of modes and settings to tweak via the 7-inch TFT dash. Even the base GT gets 3 riding modes: road, rain, or sport, while the other GTs get 5, adding a rider configurable preset in an off-road mode. The rally models gain a 6th off-road Pro set. Get a new rear-facing radar that provides blind spot monitoring and lane change assist features. Unlike rival radar-equipped bikes, which currently all use Bosch equipment, the radar comes from Continental. Explorer models also gain a standard tire pressure monitoring system, as well as heated grips and seats. The ignition, steering lock, and fuel tank lock are all keyless, using a proximity system that's designed to be resistant to relay attacks. And every version of the bike apart from the stripped-down GT gets cornering lights, a quickshifter, and hill hold control. An adjustable screen, moved manually with one hand, is standard on all models, as is a seat with high and low settings, 33.5 inches or 34.25 inches on the GT models, 34.4 inches or 35.2 inches on the rally versions. The radar-equipped GT Explorer shown here will retail for $23,100 when it arrives in dealers in spring of 2022. A Triumph says a wide range of accessories, including Givi-designed luggage, will be available. It's not just in the design, performance, and equipment that Triumph is aiming to compete with its most direct rival. The firm has set its sights on making the whole ownership experience easy, with long, 10,000-mile or 12-month service intervals and a 3-year warranty that can be extended further. Of course, when the bikes reach dealers in spring 2022, you'll be able to spend a lot more than that, picking from a wide range of options including 2 luggage sets, molded or alloy, both developed by Givi, and a host of other bolt-ons. Will it be enough to persuade adventure bike riders to swap their BMWs for Triumphs? That remains to be seen, but, on paper at least. Prices start at $19,100 for the GT, rising to $21,400 for the GT Pro and $22,500 for the Rally Pro. The larger tanked, radar-equipped GT Explorer is $23,100, and the range-topping Rally Explorer starts at $24,200. The 2022 Tiger 1200 has all the ingredients to put up a convincing fight. The new bikes will also come with longer 10,000-mile service intervals along with a 3-year warranty.